16 and pregnant, just to go meet this dude, right? How did this happen? Please help me. I'm pregnant. Oh my gosh, this is not funny. Hey guys, it's Kay and welcome back to another video. So this video is going to be a get ready with me. I hope you guys are ready. By the title, you see what's going on. I'm just going to tell you guys about when I was 16 and pregnant and all of the junk that came with it, okay? I guess it kind of is a story time, but more just like, let's just sit down and talk. So I'm just gonna jump right into this video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. So the first thing I wanna do today is my eyebrows. Y'all know in the past couple get ready with me's, I did not do my eyebrows because I got my eyebrows done and I just felt like I didn't have to, but I did them one day recently and I was like, you know what, I miss doing my eyebrows. And if you see me look down, that's just because I have notes in front of me. And any more disclaimers, I don't know, but that's it. Now let's get into it. So I'm just gonna be using my little mirror here, okay? 16 and pregnant. This conversation is actually kind of, I thought it would be easy to talk about because I went through it, but I don't know how easy this is gonna be. So y'all just bear with me while I discuss this. 16. I'm 16 years old. Let's start here. Too young, okay? Way too young. But back then, I thought I was grown, thought I knew what I was doing. You know what I'm saying? I hate to say peer pressure, but peer pressure is a thing. And then at that time, I was very much like attention driven. I don't know what it was, but like if a guy showed me some attention, like, I don't know, child. Actually, at this point, I'm about to turn 16. It's my birthday coming up, and I'm talking to one of my friends at the time. Come to find out she was a snake, but anyway, and I'm just like, oh, I just want to do something crazy for my birthday. I don't know, I just want to do something crazy. Most girls want to do a sweet 16, right? Not this girl. This ignorant child here was not trying to do that. She was trying to do something stupid, okay? I'm like, yeah, I want to do something crazy. And she was like, my brother, he cute, he fine, he this, he that. Ooh, and he be balling this and all of this little stuff that she's talking about with his brother, right? So I'm like, all right, cool. So at the time, the high school I was going to, where he stayed was literally up the street from the high school. Obviously, you know he ain't in high school, right? Okay. So I'm like, okay, all right. At that time, you know, we'll skip school sometimes and go do something, go eat somewhere, come back, you know, stuff like this. Stupid stuff that we just shouldn't have been doing. Now looking back, I know. But anyway, back to the story. So yeah, I'm just like, all right, cool. So she's like, hey, let's skip this period and then we can go up there and we can go chill and meet him. Woo, woo, woo. So the brother she was talking about, when I get over there or whatever, he cool, you know what I'm saying? He all right. But his roommate was the one I had my eye on. So the roommate ended up being baby daddy. Anyway, so we over there, we'll skip every so often and we'll go over there and hang out or whatever. And then eventually, like I said, I don't even remember how this happened, but some kind of way I started talking to the roommate. Me and roommate, we cool. We start texting and talking and all of that little stuff there. And then one thing led to another. We get into a relationship. And I say that because, y'all, I'm 16, okay? He's obviously out of school, right? What kind of relationship is that? You know what I'm saying? When you really look at that, like, what kind of relationship is that? But anyway, in my mind, I was in a relationship. We in a relationship now, okay? So I'm over here sneaking out the house, doing little scandalous thought stuff just to go meet this dude, right? But the thing I get annoyed about is, like, when these girls be talking to these older dudes, why don't the older dudes just be like, girl, go to school? You know, like, you young, just go to school, right? Anyway, me and my friend have talked about that. So we in a relationship, bam. At this time, I'm working at HEB. I got some friends up there that I work with. So one day I noticed I haven't had a period in a while. And so I'm sitting over here like, I wonder why. This time, I didn't even know how long it had been since I had one. At this time, I'm thinking, okay, who can I talk to about this? I could talk to my little snake friend, right? I could talk to Snake, or like, what do I do? But telling my mama, I knew was not an option. That was not an option. I believe I might have told Snake first because at that time we were like the closest. And it's crazy because this Snake friend, she was so invested in my sexual lifestyle and my life and like stuff like that. And she was gay. Like, she didn't even fool with niggas. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, how did this happen? But anyway, so I told her and I'm like, yo, I haven't had my period. Woo, woo, woo. And she's like, not the friend to say, oh my gosh, you know, like, dang, oh my goodness. She was like, oh my God, I'm gonna have a nephew and I'm gonna have a... And I'm just like, oh my God. So then, working at HEB, right? And I have another friend up there. We're gonna call her Mike Tyson. Working with Mike Tyson, and at this point, I hadn't had a period in a while. I've just been going throughout my daily basis in my life. Like, there's nothing going on. Like, it'll just go away. It'll just disappear. What was I thinking? So I'm talking to Mike Tyson. I'm like, hey, I haven't had my period in a while and I'm pregnant. I'm pretty sure like I'm pregnant. And she was like, why didn't I talk to the dude? That's another thing. Why didn't I tell him? Anyway, I'm talking to the Lord, like, what was wrong with me? where did you mess up on the wires? No, but okay. So I'm just like, you know, yeah, like I'm pregnant and woo. And I'm kind of like nervous, so I'm kind of like smiling. Sometimes when I get nervous, I will kind of like just talk like this, like I am right now, because I am really nervous to tell this story. And she was like, girl, you not pregnant, like stop playing, da 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 da. And I'm just like, no, for real, I'm really like, I believe I'm pregnant. And she just wouldn't believe me. I would go and I would just like touch my stomach and I swear I could feel a heartbeat. I swear I could feel a heartbeat. Like, I would touch my stomach in certain areas and I'd be like, oh my goodness, I can feel the heartbeat of the child. Not thinking, dummy, you got bangs. So I'm like, I can feel the heartbeat. Like, look, feel right here, feel right here. And I'm telling you, this heartbeat was so prominent. Like, I could feel the heartbeat, y'all. And she was just like, girl, you not pregnant. Stop playing. You not pregnant. I'm like, yo, I know I missed my period and I know I'm pregnant. And she just wouldn't believe me. So because I had nobody to believe me, I was just like, okay, well, carry on with my everyday life. Like, I'm not pregnant. Like, I'm not sitting over here literally about to birth a child in a few months. So I carry on with my life. You know what I'm saying? At this point, I don't think me and roommate, I don't think me and him was talking. Like, I think we were like kind of talking, but like we had slowed down talking, because I don't remember, like, I don't know, I can't remember like thoroughly what was going on with that situation. I'm thinking at this time I'm probably like 2.5 months or something, maybe even 3 months, and I'm just like, let me tell him. So I remember calling him and being like, hey, I'm pregnant, you know, I'm pretty sure I'm pregnant. And he was like, how you know you pregnant? But then he was like, did you take a test? And I'm like, dang, I never took a test. I never took a test. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh snap, maybe I'm not. Yeah, no, I would. I think maybe I had somebody steal me a pregnancy test, or like, so I don't know, because I couldn't be caught buying one. Buying a child, I wish I would. I didn't know where to take this test, but I knew it wasn't gonna happen at my house. You feel me? So I ended up taking the pregnancy test and it was pregnant. So that confirmed all of my fears. I'm just like, oh snap, my mama gonna kill me. She gonna kill me. My mama is very much Christian, grew up in a Christian household, going to church. You know, she living her life right, like the right way. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, oh, she gonna kill me. I'm dead. At this time, I'm just like I say, still kind of living my life as if I'm not, knowing that I am, but just in denial, I guess. So then, talking to these bad friends, I started like, okay, I can't have this baby. Like, I can't do this. If my mama find out, she gonna kill me. I was just like all over the place, y'all. I just couldn't even fathom what would happen to me. I'm talking to some friends and I'm like, hey, what am I gonna do? I can't have this baby. I can't have an abortion. Disclaimer, I hope it ain't no kids watching this that's pregnant, that's trying to fix. Don't do it. Just tell your parents, yo, you gonna get through it, period. They were like, oh, well, try this, try that, try this. Man, these people like, looking back at it, it was the craziest thing ever, y'all. They would tell me, drink bleach. They would tell me, just put a cap full of bleach and some water and it'll be gone, and all of this stuff like that. It was just the craziest thing, y'all. So I'm just like, nah. I thought about it. I ain't gonna lie. I thought about it because I was like, well, I even asked, like, okay, will I die? You know, like, forget the child. Will I die? You know? And they're like, nah, you gonna be all right. You gonna get sick, but you'll be okay. And so I'm really thinking like, okay, all right, let me think. It was still like a logical part of me that was like, yo, these your friends. These not your friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are your, look at the screen if you're not looking, friends. These aren't your real friends. These people really don't care about you, because I knew if you really cared about me, you would tell me to do the right thing. And I knew that wasn't right. Like, I came to the conclusion, okay, Kay, we're not gonna drink any bleach. Why? Not because of the child, but because of me. I didn't want to die. I was like, if I wanted to die, I might as well just tell my mama. So boom, I didn't drink the bleach. I even considered like falling on something, like just fall and maybe, you know, something to happen. And anyway, I just thought about all these different ways of not having this child, and I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. I was just like, I can't do anything. Like, I'm just gonna have to tell my mama. I'm just gonna have to tell her. Well, if I tell her, you know, I'm pregnant, so she gonna go to jail. But then I was like, girl, you too scared to call the cops. You ain't finna call them people on her. Shoot. Y'all, when I tell y'all, by the time I told my mama, I didn't even know how far along I was. I waited until I was showing. I always been kind of thick, right? So it took a while for me to like show. I just started wearing like big jackets and like stuff like that, right? You know, the typical that kids do whenever they pregnant. Whoop, whoop, whoop. So boom, one day it's late in the middle of the night, and I'm like, you know what? I can't do it no more. Like, I have to tell my mom. And so I'm up, I can't sleep, and I'm just praying. I'm like, Lord Jesus, all I ask you is when I tell this woman, don't let her kill me. I'm joking and laughing right now, but at that moment I was so serious. I was like, Lord, I just don't want to die. Like, I don't know what she gonna do, and she kind of cuckoo, so just help me. Please help me. And so after praying and snotting and crying to the Lord, child, it's probably like 3 o'clock in the morning. And I get up and I'm like, all right, Kay, just go tell her. I'm shaking, bone shaking. So I go in there, I wake her up. Oh, wait, rewind. Then, somewhere throughout my pregnancy, I think I might have was around this 3-month mark, right? Why my mama come to me and say, your sister pregnant? What? Like, how dare her? You know, like, this beep. How the heck she gonna be pregnant? So then that really made me like, oh, I really can't tell her now. If she already got one daughter pregnant, how the hell I'm gonna tell her? But then something was like, okay, well, she pregnant, just go and tell her now. And it just was like, I can't tell her. I just can't tell her. I cannot tell her. And it was crazy because, like, at this point, like I say, I been knew that I was pregnant. I been knew this. And I'm like, okay, who got pregnant first? In my head, like, how did that happen, you know? Why she didn't tell me, you know? But I ain't tell her either, so... Her story was just so much more heavenly than how mine came about. She was like, the Spirit of the Lord told her, and she just went in there and she found out. And she just seemed cool about it. And I'm like, huh, like, nigga. I was just like, Lord, you didn't want to relay 2 messages? What happened? Did that one not go through? Y'all, I'm not playing. I'm serious, though. I'm so serious. I still wait. Knowing my sister pregnant, over here like, Lord, I don't know how to tell this woman because one daughter pregnant, now she gonna lose it. She might leave this earth if I tell her I'm pregnant. I don't want to die and I don't want to kill her either. After the snotting and crying, I finally go in there and I'm like, all right, here we go. Here goes nothing. She asleep. I'm looking at her. I shake her. She ain't wake up. I almost walked out. I shake her. What? And I'm just like, I need to tell you something. I'm like, I need to tell you something. And she, what? Something wrong? What's going on? And I'm like, and I don't even remember like how I told her. I just pretty much was like, you know, I'm pregnant. And I'm just to keep it real with y'all, I'm so sorry. I'm thinking in my head, she gonna be like, I know. The Spirit of the Lord told me, I know. We're gonna get through this. Oh, hell no. And it was more so awesome. And I'm just sitting there terrified. So at this point, I'm kind of taking a few steps back, like, let me get her a little room. Y'all know this woman called almost everybody in her phone book on her phone and made me tell them that I was pregnant. She did. My grandma, my aunties, I think I talked to the uncle. Yep. After telling everybody I'm pregnant at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning, I think I heard her mouth for a while, child. And then eventually I went on to sleep. The next morning was a stressful one, if I must say so myself. We got through it, you know. She kind of felt some type of way for a while. And I think at that point, I made my sister's pregnancy worse, because she was like, oh, both of y'all pregnant now, what the heck? You know, with the woo-woo. At first it was the Lord told her. Now it's like, you two hoes is pregnant. I'm sorry. Okay. Eventually, after a while of, you know, her being stressed out, and, you know, because I know that's a lot of stress. I know it is. Like, looking at it now, it's like, dang, I really feel bad. But I really do thank God, because I have a really great mother. A really great mother. Eventually, she came around. Okay, sorry. Eventually, she came around, and she was just like, hey, it's okay. We're gonna get through this. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, glory to the good Lord above. I started going to my, you know, doctor's appointments. I used the same doctor my sister used. Oh my gosh, this is not funny. It's not. But at the moment, it was not. Now it's kind of, wow. It's crazy how I can laugh about stuff like this now. Thank God for change. Thank God for growth and development and stuff like that. Glory. And that is one thing. I need to write this down in my prayer list real quick. Y'all know how my mind go. I need to write this down in my prayer list. I said that I wanted to start keeping track of like the blessings that God brought me through. And this is one of them, because at that moment I was so freaking scared and like out of my mind, and God brought me through it. Like, seriously. And now I can literally laugh about it. That is a blessing. So I started going to my doctor's appointments, y'all. Come to find out, by the time I went to my doctor's appointment, I think I was like 5.5 months pregnant. I'm about to have this baby. Child, it was a mess. A mess. I started going to my doctor's appointments, all of that little stuff. Ended up birthing a beautiful baby girl. I had so much help and support from my parents. It was truly, truly a blessing. Not a lot of young ladies have that. They really don't. Sometimes their parents would literally like just be like, oh, you on your own, kick you out the house. Like, man, it was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. And I'm just like so blessed and so thankful for the Lord. I am. And for the Lord like really helping my mama through that, because that's a lot. I cannot imagine both of my children becoming pregnant and 2 months apart. My baby wasn't the oldest though. Let me start there. I ain't get pregnant first. She was pregnant first, okay? But, you know, that's just a lot though. It really is. But it's a blessing that, you know, I was brought through it, and I have the great life that I have now. Those friends that didn't believe me, boom. Eventually, they saw I was not playing. my baby, she's here, she's born, she's beautiful, she's healthy, thank the Lord. My mom helped me, like I say, so much throughout the pregnancy, you know, taking me to all my doctor's appointments. She even picked out her name. So I knew I wanted to start with a K, but she helped me pick out the name. So how I felt then at that moment, like I say, being scared and crazy and tripping out. Once I had my baby, then it was better. You know, I loved her. She was so spoiled. Whenever I leave, she'd cry all day until I came back, which is not a good thing. I came to find out because she was working my mama nerves. And then after I had her, there were definitely like ups and downs. Being that young, still being in school, having to finish school and stuff, like that was a lot. I ended up going to this program. I had to quit sports, obviously. I ended up going to this program called LEAP that helped me get graduate early. So I ended up graduating early and I started working, and I moved out the house at 18, got my own place, you know, wanted to be like independent or whatever. But of course, you know, like there were ups and downs. Like it wasn't no cakewalk. Shoot, having no kid, it was not no cakewalk. I had my moments where I was losing my mind. And then I had my moments where everything was, you know, great, you know, amazing. And I was happy and stuff like that. So, I mean, of course, there's ups and downs in everything. I was blessed to be able to have a loving husband who accepted my children, because I did end up having another one. But anyway, beside the point, guys, beside the point. I was blessed to find a husband who accepted my children, you know, treat them like they are his children. They are his children, you know what I'm saying? Take care of them, love them. We ended up having twins of our own together. It's just been like a huge, you know, blessing how God turned everything around. I have not like really sat out and thought about like everything that I had went through finding out I was pregnant and stuff. And now that I am, like I say, it's just like such a huge blessing. It really is. It really encourages me for future situations, you know, like don't think too deep into it, you know. God brought you out of a lot, and because he did, you know, he's gonna continue to bring me out of things, you know, like he got my best interest at heart, period. Okay guys, so this is the finished look, and just to like sum up everything, I just want to let you guys know I was just making this video for education, I was making this video for entertainment purposes, I'll put it like that, and just a little bit more of like getting to know me and like some things that, you know, I've been through. And it was funny, it was entertaining, but I do also want to just, you know, bring the seriousness into it. Having a child early is not easy. Yeah, it's funny to look back on now because God has like brought me a long way and brought me to this point where now it's easier than what it was. But I was a single mother for years, working 2 jobs, having to, you know, pay my own bills, rent, car notes, all of that. Now I am blessed to have a husband who is able to take care of the family, and I'm just like really grateful and blessed, you know, to be in this position that I'm in now. It's not a lot of people who are able to get here. You know, some people, it's a lot harder on them. So if you're young, like I say, and watching this video, like, make good decisions. I definitely like tell my children as well, and I let them know, like, hey, do the math. Do the math, homie. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm gonna let you know this crap ain't easy. So keep in mind, you know, stay in school, like, do what you need to do, like, make good decisions so that you don't have to have a harder life than what's necessary. And if you are young and you found yourself in this position, just know that it will get better. You know, it's gonna take some hard work, it's gonna take some dedication, it's gonna take, you know, a lot from you, and hopefully, you know, the Father is involved and will be able to help you. Hopefully you have like some support or some type of support system that's able to help you. But just know, no matter the situation right now, it will get better. Just do the best that you can. Make sure you pray, and pray some more, and God will bring you through this situation. That's pretty much it. Regrets? Not really. I mean, because I'm here and I'm blessed. You know, going through that situation, it has taught me a lot. It taught me what a real nigga is. Okay, sorry. It taught me what a real man is, and it taught me what those red flags look like. You know what I'm saying? How to stay more focused on what's important and beneficial in my life. What looks all fun and games, think about what the end result can be. Like, I have learned so many lessons throughout this. It taught me how to grow up. It taught me to be mature. It taught me to care about something besides myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have learned a lot through this, and I thank God for it, because like some situations that we go through, these situations are for a reason. It's so cliche, but it's so true. The things that we go through, it is for a reason. So just look for that reason in it and try to get to that finishing point as soon as possible so you don't have to keep going through it. But anywho, I am all done with this video, y'all. How y'all like it? How y'all like it? I'm looking all cute. I'm all dolled up or whatever. But yeah, I think it looks really, really good. This eyelash is crooked, and it's not really crooked, but it's bent. Like, the lash is kind of smushed down. So I tried to use some mascara to kind of fix it, but whatever, child, I ain't boy. I'm cute, and the video is over. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Let me know what you would like to see more of. If there's anything that you can think of, then let me know, and I'll definitely try to execute those videos for you guys. And just stay tuned. I'm gonna do a lookbook coming soon. If not, I may have already done it. I don't know. We'll see how these fall. But stay tuned for more videos, guys. I have some pretty good videos coming up, and I hope you guys have a great, blessed day. Don't get pregnant. Bye.